Good morning. I've attached you to my filing cabinet, so hopefully you stay. Today is Thursday, April 17th, and I'm just gonna film a day in my life. So welcome. It is a bit of a weird day in my life because the 5th graders are taking their science STAR test. They're the only grade level testing today, so our activities are gonna look a little bit different just because we have to be quieter than normal. But I think it'll still be great if I can get my computer to work. Okay, so I guess I have to restart my computer. Love it. Anyway, we are currently in our STAR review. We have our math STAR next week, and so we're in the last 2 days of our camp. Our theme was camp, but we're in our last 2 days of camp before we take the math STAR. So it's definitely going. It's definitely going. I don't know how much I will get to vlog today. I'll try to vlog as much as I can. But it looks a little gloomy outside, so we might have indoor recess, which I'm not looking forward to. The kids are gonna start showing up in 1 minute, so I'm gonna finish getting my room together, and then I will check back in with you soon. They play music over the speakers. It's really loud today. All right, it is 11:38. I'm heating up my lunch because the kids are at lunch, and then I'm actually off duty today, so I don't have lunch or recess. So once I'm done heating up my lunch, I'm gonna take it to my room and eat in silence in my room, and then I can catch up with you in just a bit. If you can't tell by my desk what kind of day it's been, happy Thursday. Anyway, so for lunch today, I have leftover barbecue teriyaki chicken. It's a frozen meal from Trader Joe's, or the meat is at least. And then I just bought some microwavable fried rice. When I made it at home for dinner last night, I added green onion at the end, but I didn't feel like bringing that with me today. So it's just meat and rice. Oh my goodness, I'll be right back. I'm back. One of my students left their medical device in my room, and it dinged, and I realized that it was here, so it's been returned. All is good. Now I can eat again. All right, I fixed my hair because it was driving me crazy. Anyway, so I mentioned earlier that they are having STAR camp to review for STAR, and we've basically been following this little calendar that one of my teammates came up with, and we kind of put it up on the slides every day. And so there's a bunch of activities in here linked. There's so many different review games. My kids really, really like Gimkit. If you've ever used Gimkit, I showed a little bit of it earlier, but it's kind of like Blookit. And so it's more of a brain break, because they have to answer questions to get energy or money, and then they use that energy or money to do something in the game. So Gimkit, I like Gimkit, but I have the free version, and the free version is kind of annoying because you get 2 free games every couple of weeks, and you just have to choose from one of those 2 games. So for the past 2 weeks, it's been the same 2 games every single day, and the kids are so over it, which is fine. But if you look on here, every day there's a Gimkit for whatever we were reviewing. So in the beginning of the review days, it was over fractions, and then we started doing data, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, problem solving. So yeah, today was, they had to do like a sticky note thing. So all of the kids had to solve a problem on a sticky note, and then they, as a team, had to decide like who solved it correctly, whose work was the best, like the easiest to understand, the most cohesive. And then they had to come turn it in. If they all showed their work and they all tried, and they picked one that showed the correct answer and how you got it, then they would get a point. And so I gave them like 20 minutes, and I did like a speed round at the end, like the last 3 minutes. It was like, if everyone in your group gets it right, like you get a point for every single right answer. And so that was really fun. But I don't know, I think my kids are a little bit over it, and I'm over it. Like, I'm just so ready for this test to be done. But I am nervous because I'm a first-year teacher and I've never done it. I mean, I've administered the reading star, but I'm not worried about administering it anymore. I'm just worried about like their results because like they're not even going to be like in my class when we get the results back. So it's just frustrating that I'm like, I'm not even going to know how they did. Like, it's not like a checkpoint or a quiz that like I can grade and give them feedback. Like, I don't get to see how they did on it for months. So anyway, I'm just a little nervous about that, but I do have to I'm going to make like a quiet packet that they can work on at the very end of the day, because while everyone in the room is testing, if you finish testing, all you can do is read or put your head down. And they did really great with that with the reading star. Like, I didn't have any issues. But once the whole room was done, they got very antsy and they didn't want to just sit and be silent anymore, because it's hard for 8 and 9-year-olds to sit and be silent for multiple hours. So I'm trying to come up with some quiet activities that they can do independently at their desks while they wait for everyone to finish, like in the school, because they can't talk. Even if the whole room is done testing, they still have to be silent. But asking them to read or put their head down is hard for some of them. So I'm working on a little packet of stuff that they can do, and I'm going to try to get those copies done today during planning, because Monday during planning we're going to get all of our like accommodations and everything, and we have to go through a checklist to make sure we're good to go for Tuesday when we take it. So yeah, anyway, I think I'm going to clean my desk because my desk is crazy. So I think I'm going to clean it, and then the kids will probably be coming soon. I have like 10 minutes. Let's see how much I can get done. A lot of my kids do whiteboard work, like they do work at the whiteboards. And so we use a program called ST Math, which I know a lot of campuses use, but we just started it this semester. My kids really like it, but I always tell them that they still have to show their work, like even though it's on the computer. And so they always just go and grab a whiteboard. They have expo markers, it's fine. They know the routine. Well, so one day I look over at one of my girls and she's writing. And I'm like, why is she writing so much? Like, I couldn't understand. I like saw her screen and it was a fraction problem, I think. Or maybe it was adding something. And I was like, why is she writing so much? So I walk over to her. And this happened like 3 days ago and I just forgot that I had the board. But this is what she wrote on. Girl, I know how to clock tea so I can be in your group, girl. So yeah. So can I have some more pretty please? And I asked her to explain it to me and she couldn't. So that's pretty standard, I would say, for this age group. They'll just like say stuff and you're like, what? Like, why did you say that? What does that mean? And they can never tell you. So anyway, now that I have it documented that she said that, I'm just gonna erase. Golf course. Sam's been really into golf lately, so we booked a late tee time so that we could go golfing, and I brought my book so that I can read because I'm not going to be golfing. I didn't get it. My bad. I didn't film. I was filming myself. Sorry, I kicked it. All right, hopefully you can see me. Oh my goodness. It's 6 o'clock. We're on hole 6. Only on hole 6. So, I've read almost 100 pages of my book, which is nice because I've been trying to read this book for about 2 months. All right, it is 7. Hello? My watch isn't working. 7:34. Sam is golfing. I just missed the ball, but that's okay. He'll probably be okay with that. I am now on page 279, which I was on page 120 something, I think, when this venture started, so I'm feeling pretty good. We do have to start heading back soon because we have to be back by 7. 1 second, I have to drive the cart. We have to be back by 7:45.
Try. You can't film me hitting out of the pocket.
I didn't, though. I missed. Ah! I missed it. Oh, are you driving now? Oh, I see the bee. Now he's gonna drive. He's better at it. way faster. I drive very slow. Anyway, I don't remember what I was talking about.
What time is it?
7:35, I think.
All right.
Oh, we're on the grass. Bye.
You look so much prettier with these glasses on.
It does. We are home now, and I look a little rough because I just immediately changed into something comfortable. But we are home now, and we are going to, I just ordered some burgers for us from this local burger place. And that's what we're gonna have for dinner. Sam is doing Bible study. We're gonna wait for that to come. I might watch some Desperate Housewives and just relax because tomorrow is Good Friday, so I don't have to go to work. Feeling nice. I will check in with you once the burgers are here because I'm so excited.